Afternoon, folks. A very warm welcome along to the Harcourts Gold Auction Rooms here, number 471 Papanui Road. Mark Morrison is my name. I'll be your auctioneer in charge of proceedings here this afternoon. We have four properties, in fact, of which the campaigns have been brought forward, which basically means that our owners have accepted a pre-auction offer that is acceptable. It's at a level that is acceptable to bring the auction process, the campaign forward. For those four respective auctions, very shortly across the afternoon, I will announce at the proper and appropriate time the particular level at which those properties have been brought forward at. That effectively becomes our reserve price. I'll welcome in bidding over and above that level. If we receive it, we will hold an auction. If I don't, I simply knock the property down to the initiator of those four respective pre-auction offers, and the properties will be sold at that level. Now, before we get into things any further, of course, with the recent updates and changes from Auntie Jacinda last night at 7 o'clock, we do need to ensure that we are doing the right things by way of operating under COVID-19 Level 2 restrictions here in Christchurch. Ensure that you have used the COVID Tracker app and that you have scanned in on your way out. Make sure you've sanitised those hands. Take the time to do that on the way out as well. You'll notice that our chairs have been strategically placed with some social distancing in mind. So we've put the chairs in pools. If you are in a particular group, please do your best to stay in those particular groups. If you are standing, ensure that you're maintaining 2 metre spacing away from each other. That is most appreciated. Now, should you become unwell in the next 14 days, could you please let the agent that you're working with know of that fact, or one of the management team here within the Harcourts Gold ranks know of that fact that you have become unwell. We are then able to follow due process. We of course want to continue to enjoy the relative ease of lifestyle that we enjoy here in Christchurch. We want that to continue. So we appreciate your help and assistance on that front. Now, I'd like to thank our sellers for all four properties here today for their ease of access, for their presentation, but first and foremost for their choice in agency. We understand and appreciate that there is choice out there in the marketplace. We thank and acknowledge them for choosing to work with the great team here at Harcourts Gold. Now, speaking of the team here at Harcourts Gold, there are some friendly faces here in the room who are here to guide and assist you should you need it throughout this afternoon's program. Let me take some time to introduce you to some of those people specifically. Across the far side of the room, Mr. Chris Kennedy, business owner here at Harcourts Gold, fellow auctioneer as well, certainly here to help, working right across our four Harcourts Gold offices. Alongside Chris, to his right, I have Jane Meyer, one of our two managers working here in the Papanui office, the other one being Anna McKenzie, immediately to my right here at the front of the room. Anna here to help and guide and assist should you need it. To Jane's right across the room as well, I have Margaret Danza from our Redwood office, and Mr. John McFadden. Almost missed you there, John, another business owner here within the Harcourts Gold ranks, certainly here to help guide and assist you should you need it. Rebecca Johansson is alongside me at the front of the room. Now, Rebecca will be scribing any bids that we receive here this afternoon, just keeping me on my toes, ensuring that all of the bids are accurately recorded. And immediately behind Rebecca, I have Alana Davies. She drives our technology here in the Harcourts Gold Auction Room. So the presentation that you see up on screen, we also beam out to the World Wide Web via our website and through YouTube. And on a normal Thursday morning auction day, we would expect to see some 50 or 60 people tuning in to keep tabs on the property market. So for anyone joining us here this afternoon, a very warm welcome to you as well. Now, at any auction, there are some rules and regulations that we must adhere to. That won't surprise any of you here in the room. Given the fact that our four auctions this afternoon are all brought forward auctions, the rules are tweaked ever so slightly, but I'll be very clear to explain them now so you understand exactly how things will be working. I alluded to the fact before that our properties have received a pre-auction offer that is acceptable to our owners. That becomes our reserve price. That becomes our starting point. When I announce that price on those four properties, we are on the market and we are selling at that point. As the auctioneer, I may give some guidance, I may give some suggestions in terms of any increments by which bidding may increase. On the whole, I'll be very, very, very happy to work with any genuine bids that are taken from the floor. As auctioneer, I can refuse a bid if I deem it not to be in the best interests of my owners, but as I said before, more than happy to work with your spirited and genuine bids. I won't be placing any bids on behalf of my owners this afternoon. No vendor bids will be placed. That would be entirely inappropriate given the fact we are on the market and selling. And when we sell, when the hammer comes down to the rostrum in a fashion such as that, if it falls in your favour, you are the successful purchaser. Congratulations. Before you start any celebrations with friends and family that may be here in the room, you will be required to undertake some simple undertakings. Firstly, you'll sign the agreement. And in doing so, you're acknowledging receipt of the approved REA guide. Secondly, you'll arrange to make payment of a very neat and precise 10% of the purchase price. Thirdly, and finally, you will complete the GST information which is outlined in Schedule 1. So folks, those are the rules of engagement here this afternoon. Clear, concise and simple. Any bidding we receive, it is on a cash and unconditional basis. So we've had a few latecomers just come into the room. I would remind you that we do need to be adhering to our social distancing, so ensuring that we're staying in our pods of close contacts and friends and colleagues that we may be working with, ensuring that we are doing our best to keep that 2 metre spacing. That would be hugely appreciated. Well, as I mentioned before, some 4 properties are on offer today. The first of which, number 87A, Olliviers Road in Phillipstown, proudly marketed by Kaye, Caddick. Kaye towards the rear of the room. She's been your tour guide towards home ownership here as you complete your due diligence at number 87A. It's more formally described as being an estate in cross lease, being a flat 2 deposited plan 61079. On lot 1 deposited plan 59931. That's outlined and detailed in the certificate of title that Kaye and the team have made available to you. Settlement date, that's set down for Friday, the 5th of March of this year, so not too long to wait, just a matter of weeks. I draw your attention to those further terms of sale at the rear of the agreement, being clauses 22 through to 26. You buy and you bid on that basis. The list of chattels, Schedule 2, will they remain unchanged, so no surprises or curveballs for you there. Olliviers Road in Phillipstown. Today, folks, we sell you convenience. We sell you a very easy way of life. 2/87 Olliviers Road. It offers you single level. It offers you private rear setting. That standalone 3-bedroom home. A whole lot of upside here. A wonderful location. The kitchen itself, well, that's been modernised. I like the benefits of the gas hob there for any aspiring cooks. Budding chefs in the household. You'll be able to get stuck in there in that very nice modernised kitchen. There's excellent bench space there and very good storage as well. Your heart, well, that's going to be warmed by the fact that you've got the aluminium joinery. There's the heat pump there as well. That will keep you nice and warm and cosy. When it's time to come home at the end of the day and relax and retreat, you've got a lovely, secure, private setting there as well. It's fully fenced. You've got the separate single garage. Speaking of garaging and perhaps the motor car, you'll be able to leave that in the garage should you choose, because you are so close to the central city, be it heading in for study, perhaps you're heading in for work, or out to one of the many fantastic bars and restaurants that we have in this excellent city of ours as we go through this rebuild and continue to do so. It's all so close, it's all so easy here, it's all right on your back doorstep. Olliviers Road, folks, we've received a pre-auction offer acceptable to our owners at a level of $370,000. 370 is the bid. Is there 380 anywhere? Do we have an auction here this afternoon? At 370 I sell, make that very clear.
375.
375, absolutely. I'll take 5 from you and high five to you. And 380 on the retort. We have an auction here, folks, at 380 I sell here in the middle of the room. Would it be 385? And 385 it is, nicely done at 390 here. Your turn next at 395 if you like, or is it 400? Got a nice ring to it, easy to work out the deposit as well. First call at 390 here and I sell.
391.
391
395.
and 395, good bid. Puts up 4 on the rise. Shaking your head already, you sure? Okay, I'll give you 3 chances to change your mind, otherwise I sell here. First call and I sell. At 3, 9 and 5. I welcome you back in for another 1,000 if you like at any point. Twice the money here at 395 for 2/87 Olliviers Road. You sure? $500 if you like. Appreciate the bidding, appreciate the honesty. Third and final chance then, happy to announce at 395 I sell to you. It goes, it is sold here. congratulations to our bit of commiserations. All the best in your property search. Really appreciate the bidding there. We'll put some music on. We'll be back very shortly with number 4, Hare Street. Very exciting start here in the Harcourts Gold Auction Rooms. We now move forward to our second of 4 opportunities for your bidding and buying pleasure. Number 4, Hare Street in Ilam. And I welcome to the front of the room Mr. Mark Wang and also Yuting, your 2 agents that have been looking after you as you complete your due diligence here at number 4, Hare Street. It's more formally described as being an estate in freehold, 814 square metres more or less. That's made up of lot 79 deposit of plan 14466, which is outlined in that certificate of title that the team have made available to each and every one of you. The settlement date that's set down for Friday, the 26th of March 2021. The list of chattels, well, they remain as circulated. Of course, I note there the swimming pool and the gas fireplace, they will be there come settlement date. Those further terms of sale being clauses 22 through to 26. You bid and you buy on that basis. Well, Ilam, or as in other parts of the country, it's always mysteriously referred to as Ilam. I find, speaking to Aucklanders who aren't familiar with the pronunciation, and the same in the UK when I lived up there. That's right, Anna. It's one of those tightly held locations. It's one of those suburbs that is ever popular here in the Garden City. This is an excellent family home. This is a wonderful opportunity for you to get your very own slice of Ilam here. This home, it's been refurbished, repainted in the last year. The farn out, you will live very happily here ever after. Plenty of space, so if space is one of your key requirements, you've got a growing family or you've already got that big family, there's 4 bedrooms here, plus the flexibility of the extra accommodation option with that studio space. Perhaps it's the teenager that heads out there. Perhaps you use that as a home office space. Flexibility and options here are aplenty. Well, the pool itself, I mentioned that before. That's going to mean that the kids, if you have them, you'll always know where they're playing. They're going to be playing at home. They're going to be in the pool. Their friends will be coming round. You'll be hosting all of the kids and all of their friends for those afternoon parties. A pool is just a wonderful thing to have across these warm summer months that we're enjoying at the moment. Wonderful location, as I mentioned before. It's such easy access to excellent schools, tertiary facilities as well. It really is all here in Ilam. For Hare Street, folks, no surprise we've seen our campaign brought forward here at Hare Street number 4 at a level, folks, of $800,000. At 800,000 is the money. Do I simply sell at 800,000? Perhaps there's a cheeky 5,000 on top. What do we say? 805 here, sir. Good luck to you then at 805. And why wouldn't you at this level for a big, substantial family home then at $805,000 with the gentleman seated here? First call, we have an auction here and I sell simply at 805 here unless I see further bidding. Twice the money then at 805 and a whole lot of zeros after that. Penultimate chance. Where do we go from here? Third chance for number 4 Hare Street. Do I sell here at 805? Now's not the time to go silent. I sell away then Congratulations for Hare Street. It's going to be yours, sir. It goes. It goes. It is sold here. Congratulations to our owners. Thank you very much for your instructions. Sold at 8:05. Move forward to our third of four opportunities here this afternoon. 165 Graham's Road in Burnside. I welcome to the front of the room Mr. Simon Watson. Simon, wonderful to be working alongside you. You've been the property's ambassador over the last few weeks. 165 Graham's Road in Burnside, more formally described as being an estate in freehold. 653 square metres of that freehold land. That's made up of Lot 2 on Deposited Plan 21904, which is outlined in that certificate of title that Simon and the team have made available to each and every one of you. Now, the conjoined settlement and possession date, that's set down for the 25th of March 2021, or any other such date that you may have agreed to in writing and signed off by our owners prior to today's proceedings. Telephone bidders, they may be in action here this afternoon. I have cited some paperwork accordingly, so don't be surprised if we see any of our licensed colleagues. In fact, Jane Meyer there, one of our managers here, working with a buyer potentially on the phone there this afternoon. The list of chattels remain as circulated, and I draw your attention to those further terms of sale being clauses 22 and 23. Well, they say that brick and tile, it never goes out of style, and I think 165 Graham's Road is a sure sign of that. This offers you a generous big parcel of land here in a wonderful suburb that is Burnside. The house itself, as I mentioned before, brick and tile. There's 2 bedrooms there. You've got the conservatory as well towards the rear of the house. That looks out towards the north and the west. So you get that nice afternoon and evening aspect to enjoy the sunshine. That nice private backyard is a really blank canvas, I would say. Room there to perhaps make it your nice little retreat come the end of the day. In terms of the house itself, well, it's got gas water heating. There's the heat pump there as well, so nice additions. And real upside here as well at number 165 Graham's Road being the fact that you're in Burnside High Zone as well as Cobham Intermediate. That really completes the equation here at 165 Graham's Road. Folks, once more, we have received a pre-auction offer that is acceptable to our owners. The magic number being $500,000. 500,000 is the bid. Is there 520 anywhere to get us underway? Tell me where you see it. Tell me what you'd like to pay for it. Otherwise, I just sell at 500,000. At 500,000 the bid. Don't all go at once. First call for Graham's Road in Burnside. 501. Okay, not quite as good as 520, but all the best, Archer, working with the buy then. At 501, the Levi's bid, and 505 with you, Jane. There we go, 4 on the rise. At 505, I have here. It's against you, Archer. I welcome you back in with another one if you like. First chance here, and I sell at 505. The smile tells me there's some more money. Twice now. At 505 here. Easy as that, is it? Do I sell here? Brick and tile, Burnside High School, and 10, 510. Nicely done to you, sir, at 510. So 3 in it, be encouraged by the interest. Not surprising for Burnside property, Burnside real estate such as this, at 505. Archer, 510. Thank you, Chris. 510 at the back of the room. How are we looking here, Archer or Jane on the phone? Do I welcome you back in? At 510 at the back of the room, and I sell to the gentleman. First duel, cool. Twice now. At 510. 515 here. And 20. At 520 here. At 520,000 I sell. Archer, how are we looking? Another 1,000 perhaps. Take me through to 521. Jane, I turn here expectantly for more. First call. At 520 with the gentleman at the back. Twice now. Penultimate chance. Do I sell here for
525?
525 at 5 1/4 and 30 without hesitation. Seize the value, and why wouldn't you? At $530,000. Rent it out, live in it. The options here are clear. At 530,000 down the back. I turn to you once more, Jane, for more. Keep working with that buyer on the phone. At 530,000 I have here. Archer, I welcome you beautiful people in at any stage. With a smile on your face. First call. And I sell here. Twice now.
535.
535 and 40. On the nod at 540. 540,000 here. Great way to buy property here. You can change your mind as many times as you like. At $540,000. First. I'll take a 1. Won't I, Archer? Twice now. At $540,000 and I sell. Quickly now, Jane, how are we looking?
542.
542. 545. Excellent. At 545, he puts up 3 on the rise at $545,000 with the gentleman. He's bid strongly all afternoon. Sees the value, sees the potential here. First chance. At 5, 4 and 5. Bid 550 surely.
Absolutely sure.
Twice. Hammers up. All done.
I've indicated we're out. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Phone call's ending. Okay, third chance then, sir. Sit tight at 5:45. Archer, I ask your people beautifully one more time, perhaps. No, all done. Permission to sell behind you then. At 5:45, I sell, sir. It goes. It goes. It is. Sold here. Well done. Commiserations to our underbidders. I'm sure that the team will help you into something very, very shortly. We'll take one more pause and be back with Locklock very shortly. Well, folks, appreciate your patience. Just getting some last-minute paperwork in order before we proceed forward with our fourth and final offering, ironically number 4, Locklock Street in Dallington. I welcome to the front, or I was about to welcome to the front of the room, Mr. Caleb Griffioen. He's already working with a registered party on the telephone, having a last-minute conversation. But Caleb, he's been your property's ambassador over the last few days and weeks here at number 4, Locklock Street. It's more formally described by the legal boffins as being an estate in freehold, 627 precise square metres of that freehold land. That's made up of lot number 9 on deposited plan 21819, which is outlined in that certificate of title that Caleb and the team have made available to each and every one of you. Now, the settlement date that's set down for the 11th of March 2021, or any other such date that may have been agreed to mutually by both parties in writing prior to today's proceedings. I alluded to the fact that we may see some telephone bidding here this afternoon. I've cited the paperwork and am accordingly very happy to accept those registered telephone bids. Listed chattels, they remain as circulated. No further comments on those chattels from me on this one, Anna McKenzie. Those further terms of sale being clauses 22 through to 25 inclusive. Well, folks, this really is a cracking good home. I can see this working really well as a property, your first home, as your second home, or perhaps it's one that you're looking to add to your portfolio, your rental portfolio. The options and the opportunity here is clear to see. If you're looking to move in yourself, well, you'll be able to move in and enjoy the benefits of the recent refurbishments that have been made. This is a 3-bedroom home. There's the heat pump there. You'll be toasty warm as well with the underfloor ceiling and ceiling insulation there for your comfort and mind. Now, the garage, that is near new as well, and that deck towards the rear of the property, that is sited to enjoy the summer barbies. You'll enjoy the sunshine and hosting friends and family there. It's zoned for Banks Ave Primary School as well. I understand that they create future geniuses and future world leaders there at Banks Ave Primary, and you're also zoned for Māori High School as well. Wonderful property here, wonderful opportunity here. I had absolutely no idea that there was any connection there to Banks Ave, but there you go. I'm glad I said that, those nice words. Folks, our owners have received a pre-auction offer acceptable to them at a level of $460,000. So 460 is the line in the sand. Is there perhaps 470 or 80 if you'd like? Caleb's walked out of the room. That's not sure if that's a good sign or a bad sign. Have to understand, we have to let the other parties who have just heard that number for the first time consider their moves from here. Give them every right for the chance to bid. But I don't give them all day, I give them 3 chances to bid. Do we hold an auction here today at 4 Locklock Street? First chance. At $460,000 is the bid. It's absolutely against you on the phone there, Caleb. At $460,000 I have. I sell. Twice now. Penultimate chance, Caleb, at 460 and I sell. Make no mistakes about it. Very simple, clean, clear instructions. At 460,000. Third chance. Final chance. At 460, Caleb.
Just one, mate. Just one.
Surely you try one. At 460, he's walking away again. He's walking back in at 460,000. Enjoy those recent renovations. The hammer's up, Caleb.
Okay. Very cool. 500 even. No.
Do I sell?
Okay.
All done. 4 Locklock Street. It goes, Caleb.
How much for 450?
It goes. Caleb, I'm going to sell it.
Okay, you're selling it.
It goes, it goes. Hammer's coming down.
He's selling it.
Happy to announce 4 Locklock Street. It's going. It's going. Sold here. Congratulations to our new purchasers, to our current owners. Thank you very much for your instructions. Folks, that wraps up proceedings here this afternoon for wonderful property selling. We look forward to seeing you on Thursday morning at 10 a.m. Thank you so much.